Goofy is one of Disney's most famous characters, one of Mickey's best friends, and debuted as Dippy Dog in Mickey's Revue. In this animated short, he appears to be an audience member at a show performed by Mickey, Minnie, Horace, and Clarabelle. He wears a waist jacket and spectacles. His fur looks messy and he wears a jagged hat on his head. Here he is much older than we know him to be today. A younger Dippy Dog is introduced later that year in the Whoopee Party 1932. In this short, he works in the kitchen with Mickey and Clarabelle. He still wears a waistcoat but has more brushed fur and a more sensible hat, much like the one we see today. In the late 1930s, Goofy started to appear in the Mickey, Donald and Goofy cartoons, the first one being Mickey's Service Station in 1935. In this short, the three repair cars, and therefore Goofy wears a boiler suit. He looks a lot like today's Goofy with his two buck teeth largely spaced away from each other and his usual hat. However, his ears seem to be more matted and messy, possibly from his work. A prominent feature of Goofy at this time was his distinct laughter and noise when he fell, brought to life by Pinto Colvig.
Gosh.
However, Colvig fell out with Disney in 1938, leaving nobody to voice Goofy. This led to the How To series, where Goofy would demonstrate how to do certain activities. In 1942, in How to Play Baseball, we see a start of every character being played by Goofy. In the 1950s, not particularly referred to as Goofy, he began to be the subject of family life. In these shorts, Goofy was more presented as intelligent, with small eyes and eyebrows. His body was almost human, pale, and his floppy ears hidden. His wife and son were also portrayed as human-like. After 1965, Goofy's appearance started to fade until he starred in Mickey's A Christmas Carol. In this theatrical animation, he played the ghost of Jacob Marley, completed with chains and safes. Colvig died in 1967, thus Goofy was voiced by various people until Bill Farmer officially took the role. The next cartoons Goofy starred in was Goof Troop with his son Max, which then led to them having their own movies, a Goofy movie and its sequel, an extremely Goofy movie. In these movies, they live in modern day and wear modern day clothing. In the Mickey Mouse Works cartoons, which were later shown again in the House of Mouse, Goofy returns to his goof self. He wears his orange jumper, blue trousers, brown waistcoat and green hat in the cartoons. In the club itself, he works as a waiter and wears a white shirt and a red waistcoat, along with his green hat. In some episodes of the House of Mouse, and especially the film The Three Musketeers, Goofy is shown to have some romantic affection towards Clarabelle, who was previously engaged to Horace the Horse. In the film, Goofy wears the Musketeer outfit. Goofy goes on to appear in the CGI show Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in his usual outfit with his usual foolish personality. In the new 2013 shorts, Goofy has the most drastic design change. He is made to look way more goofy and rough. His buck teeth are more crooked, he has more stubble, and the only clothes he wears are his shoes, hat, and waistcoat. In Mickey and the Roadster races, Goofy's racing suit is green to match his hat.